Hey, what's going on, everybody? What you're gonna see after this video is 8 clips from earlier today. Went to Concord District Court to look at the files on these cases that I'm dealing with, and then went to the Supreme Court, then back to Concord District, and then to Troop D barracks. And on the way home, I called people such as Prosecutor O'Leary, and you'll see that as well. Something that did come up that I think is very important to note and was the most important thing of the day, besides the cases and all that, is that when we went to Concord District Court today, there were the signs that they have that say no filming and all that. And we had a problem with Peter the Pumpkin Eater again, King Tyrant. And he actually stopped the clerk from serving me because I was filming. And eventually, of course, as we know, what happens? I get served and taken care of, and I'm able to conduct my business after a big rigmarole. And what was the point that I was trying to make? So we left, and we came back. And when we came back, the signs for recording were gone. All the signs that say no recording in the court disappeared. And Peter the Pumpkin Eater was sitting in the corner like little Jack Horner with his thumb up his ass. Or should I say a foot up his ass. So I'm going to give an A overall to the Concord District Court today, an A+ to the New Hampshire Supreme Court. Big fat F. Big fat F for foot in your fat ass folds of your butt cheeks, Peter the Pumpkin Eater. He 100% gets a big F, but I'm only going to detract a plus because everyone else at the courthouse was great, and he was just the typical tyrant that he is. So, without further ado, I will stop this here, and I will edit all these clips together. I think it's going to be 2 parts. And hope you guys appreciate this. And I want to say, how's it going to New Hampshire State Police and O'Leary and all them guys out there that are following my channel religiously, whether you do it because you're told to do it or whether you do it because you want to do it, doesn't matter. You're still being educated nonetheless. So, yeah, here we go. Right, exactly. What's going on, everybody? We're here to go through the court record, file some motions, and other things. So, enjoy. Is it? Short watch. First person. There we go. Oh, Peter the Pumpkin Eater.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. Need your hat? Can you walk? My hat? Yeah, can you walk? Thank you. You're welcome. I hadn't even gone through yet and stuff.
Need your hat too.
Sure.
Okay, take off your clothes.
Excuse me. Sit around, please.
You're not filming, are you?
I have permission from the court.
You have the letter? Huh?
They have it on file.
Not in the
I'm
public
going to talk
area.
to the clerk.
Not in the
Listen,
public area.
give me my stuff, bud.
If you're gonna videotape in the public areas, you can leave.
You want to steal my stuff? I'm calling the police.
You don't wanna leave?
Can you call the police? Call the police, yeah. You're stealing my stuff. He's stealing my phone. You might want to know what you're talking about. Can I get my stuff, please?
Nobody paid?
This guy's out of control. This is why I record, to catch crazy stuff. This is my stuff. Nobody's gonna steal my stuff. This guy's nuts. Trying to be cool here.
Turn off your camera, you're not gonna get help.
I need to talk to the clerk and go through the file. He doesn't know what's going on, so don't listen to him.
You don't have to be videotaped.
Yeah, you do. You're a public servant. So,
There's no videotaping in the public area.
oh, there is, actually. Listen, the
Would you like to see the Supreme Court?
I know the Supreme Court order.
Like recently?
I know it. I know the whole thing. Okay? Rule 19 says we can film anywhere, and you have to get permission inside the court,
No.
not in public
You
areas.
cannot videotape anywhere in a public area.
That's not true. You might want to. You might want
Would you
to
like
check
to see
yourself.
the order?
I've been to the Supreme Court 5 times, and the state police get called, and they say he's not doing anything. You can't stop him.
Well, I'm telling you, you are doing something, and we are going to stop you.
Good
can't
luck.
videotape in a public area.
Okay. That's good. I'll take this arrest all day long. This is going to be such a good lawsuit. Okay, Peter?
Like you tried before?
What do you mean, like I tried before? Do you know my credentials? I won a lawsuit against the state of New Hampshire in federal court once already, pro se.
Nobody's going to help
Go
you.
Google me. Go Google me, boy.
Nobody's going to help
Go
you.
Google me, boy.
Nobody's going to help you until
That's
you
illegal.
talk.
I help myself.
So I'll do it, Frank.
What?
I'll videotape.
And you can leave it to me.
You can arrest me. I'm not asking for any help. I'm just videotaping in a public area.
You can't videotape in a public area in court. That's a
Sure you can.
According to
Rule 19 and 54, you can, and it can't be denied
A
either.
recent Supreme Court decision.
Recent Supreme Court decision, and what's the law?
As of what date?
What's the law, sir?
Peter, as of what
What's
date,
the
sir?
law?
Because we
The
were in
Supreme
court
Court
last week.
decision.
Supreme Court decision is not law. Supreme Court, the judges cannot create law. Judges can't create law without the legislature. There are 3 branches of government. There are 3 branches of government. They can make rules, but they cannot make law.
They have made the rule that you cannot.
Oh, I already know the rule, okay? And that rule has no force of law.
Allow you to do it. Brett
There's
just
cameras
allowed you
everywhere.
to do it.
There's cameras we're all being recorded at all times in public. So I don't know what you think you're gonna do. Sorry, he's exciting me. You guys know I'm cool when I'm not getting harassed by this guy. It's only this guy that ever gives a problem. I record everybody all the time. See, they know. Talk to them, Peter. He's ready to have a heart attack. He's hyperventilating. He's very, very amped up. He's making me nervous. See? And I've already filled out the form a bazillion times. And it's called the First Amendment, bud. Okay, Peter? Have a nice day. See you later. I will. I'm going to get you on a civil suit for violating my rights. Consistently. It's a pattern. This is a pattern with you. No, I'm promising you. Threatening you, I'm going to sue you.
Isn't he the one that pushed Monica?
He's the one that pushed Monica. He pushed Therese.
Oh, Therese.
Therese.
Yeah.
Is
That's right.
wasn't paying rent, and there's questions in here. about-
Nut job.
He was living with my grandfather, and he is.
About to go live.
And my grandfather passed away.
Get the phone calls going.
So, I am the power of attorney and his executor. So I just, what I'm concerned about is because he's a drug addict, I don't want to live with him. So can I get a police officer?
So, all right, try to help me here. I'm gonna see what we gotta do. Fill these out. I should probably go over here real quick because we gotta do some filling out. Yeah. So we got some subpoenas here. 32 whoops. Clinton Street or Concord Street. Concord.
Okay. Right, it said, so the police officer said that I could give him a 30-day. Okay, all right, and then it says here, so this is where he would sign,
She's not
technically?
there. Nobody's here, so I have to leave.
Okay.
So, no, I haven't heard anything, so.
Okay, all right, so in the situation like that, how do I prove that? He said
I
I
think
never.
they set it up on their own to have like
A Zoom?
yeah.
The mediator sends you a link?
Not that I have.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I just don't.
So we are subpoenaing the executive council members. "32 Clinton Street. Concord, New Hampshire, March 31st. You threatening me? Look up the criminal threatening statute, Bob. See if it fits. I didn't even say fuck around and find out yet. I don't think so, no. All right, almost done. So we're also calling the governor. "32 Clinton Street." See, they got an A+ last time, but he just failed them on this one. I know, I can't really fail the whole
No, it's just.
everybody. It's just him. He gets a big fat F.
It's the same individual.
Same guy. Yep, it's a pattern. You can.
Scary.
It is scary. He gets me nervous. He really gets me nervous. Because you can see him. He's like.
When he went to come towards me, I walked away.
Yeah.
That's scary. Not really sure that he's.
Mentally stable. I mean, geez, people think
All I
I'm
asked him was, what's the statute?
right. What's the law?
Supreme Court decision as of what date? Because I know that you and I were in Brentwood Court last week.
Right.
You were recording from the minute you walked in till the minute we left.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's something new from the one that they've been using, which
why
I
I
guess
asked.
it is possible. The new one? Have you seen the new one?
That's why I asked the date, but they could not be provided to us.
Just recently.
And I Googled it, there's nothing on Google. Well, DuckDuckGo did.
So much. Yeah, let's get the state police here. Embarrass his ass. They will check him so quick and educate him.
Well, because No, this, yeah, because this is on New Hampshire State Hospital property, do we have to get them?
Would they call I think inside they would either call sheriffs or state police. They probably have a special unit for camera filming people. They probably.
Government officials engaged in their duties in a public place.
Yeah, you can film.
And I know as a former DCYF worker, that's what they told me. They had every right to film me anytime. They couldn't come to my home and film me.
Right. That would be weird. All right, so we got the, I put the case, I just gotta do the case number here. Shit. Do we have that? You have that over there?
What's that?
The case number for
Yep.
the
Which one?
New Hampshire 9 thing.
The 1013 one.
Yeah.
The 1013 one is. Okay. 429
429
-2021
2021
CR
CR
03654.
03654. All right. Cool. 429 2021 CR
Do you want them on, do you want to subpoena them on the other one too at the same time?
3
And prove that they weren't there?
654. Yeah, I know, right? That's gonna be fun. I honestly want to see that one go to trial too, just so I can.
Well, that's, you can do the subpoena for both of them and just say that the hearing has not yet been scheduled. Can you do that?
No, I think we gotta have the hearing.
Separate one?
Yeah.
Well, they're
I
saying
think
that
we
the
do.
hearing's scheduled for the 31st, is what they're saying.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're putting on here integrity. Don't forget your integrity. Don't forget your integrity. Don't miss out on your opportunity to do the right thing as a public servant. Boom, boom. 429 2021 CR 03654.
Glick versus Cunliffe, which is 2011. That's the most recent.
What's that? Filming?
Yeah, duties. This includes filming and audio, recording police carrying out their duties in public, such as traffic stops, etc., etc. Any a government official, and a paid employee is a government official. And I know that because I was a government official, and that's what I was told. They had right to do anything they wanted to me.
Okay, all right, so we got these ready to go. And then what are we trying to get? Oh, we need to get the complaints on the bootlicker thing?
I would get every single.
The whole, on both cases?
On both cases.
So we're, so we got this one and then this one, right? 0254. And,
And they
all
should
right,
be
here,
able to
take
give you a
that.
complete copy of the file.
All right. Yeah, so we got these two cases here.
You want the liquor?
No, I got them. I got it on this
Okay.
amended complaint thing.
And you're gonna file a motion, do you need the motions from them?
Yeah, I don't have a blank one. And then, so what, a motion to continue on the bootlicker thing?
Well, I would ask for at least 2 motions, blank documents. And then you can decide based on what you see in the public record on what you're gonna do. Whether it's a motion to continue, motion to dismiss, motion to revisit, because clearly you did not have your 10 days to file an objection.
Right. Yeah. So you did good. That was great timeline. Everybody, Russ Ann did an awesome timeline here of everything between multiple different incidences that they're trying to weave together, and it's very hard because some things, there were like multiple things that happened in the same day.
On purpose, most
On
likely.
purpose, yep,
Most likely.
for sure. But they definitely, statute of limitations should be up on that, past the 90 days.
Right.
So that might dispose of that.
This one goes with this, and I didn't really find the other two, so I'm just gonna match those up, since it was a ticket, that was.
So interestingly enough, my printer is blocked.
Is that the remediation by today, or? And this is the ticket. Oh, okay, I did. Okay, I'll finish it, thanks.
Yeah, and you see, oh, so you know where Peter fucked up, messed up, excuse my language. He told that lady, you don't have to be filmed, you don't have to serve him. So he denied me. He got her to not serve me. All right, we'll see if.
Well, no, she had not served you yet.
Well, she came up to, and he was like, do you not want to be filmed? And she said, oh no, and walked away. It's like, she don't have a choice.
I'm gonna schedule you for the mediation and we'll get this, so we'll get you set up for that.
So, there's two different charts.
The first time I've ever had to take this off my person too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what could possibly fit in here? Maybe a straight edge razor, that's about it.
Yeah.
Just a straight edge razor blade. I guess that could be a weapon, if they still, do they still even sell
I mean,
those?
that's like something guys in prison use.
Do they
Jesus.
still even sell
And they don't
those?
work very well. They fail all the time. They'll snap.
Well, and I look like someone that'd be carrying that.
Yeah. Oh,
I
for
don't
sure.
even know if they still even sell.
You carry them in your under your tongue.
And I hadn't even gone through the thing yet, and the alarm started going off.
I might have been. I don't know if I
And then
wasn't
they
there.
said, no, you were in Bethany.
Okay.
And then they said, oh, it's your button. And I'm
Oh.
like, well, that's interesting because that's not even that's a plastic button.
Weird.
And they're like, no, it's definitely your button going off.
Huh.
And I'm like, but I hadn't even walked through yet.
It's got a tracking device in it.
I hadn't even made it. Well, I do have that little button camera now.
Mm.
Haven't started using it yet, but I have it.
Hi, how you doing? So I'd like to see the court record on this case and on this case here, and we need the clerk to sign this for us if possible. There's some subpoenas.
2020, okay.
So yeah, I need
Those
to,
are all subpoenas?
those are all subpoenas.
Okay. On the same case?
Same case.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Thank you so much. See? Pleasant transaction.
Like I said, I didn't enjoy being recorded when I was a case manager for the state, but they made it very clear to me, as a case manager, I can be filmed in public.
Yeah.
Anybody who takes money from the state government in any way, I wonder if that applies to like people on welfare and stuff too. That'd be interesting, because the statute is anyone who collects an income. So if they consider pension or Social Security or any of that stuff an income, which they do for tax purposes, that means Any and every one of us can be recorded.
I just wasn't sure about
Well,
this part right here.
Well, I know.
Here's your paperwork back, and here's yours. The court doesn't serve these, it's up to you to serve.
right. It says to get a signature here.
Okay, so if
Yeah,
you
the
wanna
court
just
doesn't,
hand
this
deliver?
court doesn't do those. It's up to each clerk, and, I choose not to do them.
You're choosing not to?
Yeah, so you just have
Is
to
there
get
not
the
another
AP.
clerk, or can I go to the Supreme Court?
Probably. Check it out with them and ask them. So what did you want to see on this? You want to see the actual complaint?
Yeah, because the entire file, because the original complaints, I have these amended ones, but there was
Right.
there
Is
was
this
two previous.
The 524? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Hold on.
But you want to see the
Oh, yeah.
entire file on both.
Yeah,
cases,
on
right?
both
So
if
this
possible.
is the one, this is the one with the amended complaint. So that's the amended complaint. So it didn't like change to a different complaint, they just amended this one.
Sure,
Right,
but there
where's
was
the
previous
original
ones.
complaint?
Yep, and that's the previous one.
No, there was another one before this. Hold on, let's see
So
this one.
It's the other, if you're looking for more complaints, it's probably in the other file.
Yeah, the first complaint that was ever on filed when I came. Where's that one from?
Probably this one because it's a 21 case.
Yeah, it's yes, right here. I was here this date, and then somebody marked this for me because we were here and the charges were never filed.
Okay.
But there was an original one on file, but this is all I had had.
All right, so these are the ones, so originally, way back then, right? They had four other, I think there were four,
Yeah, it's the
maybe
phone,
two.
right?
So you'll do the phone.
Two. They had two other disorderly conducts.
Appear here in
that they
Different
no
case
process-
numbers?
That they no process those, and then they.
I need copies of those for
No
sure.
process ones?
Yes.
So you'll do that one first. Or
As well as the original complaint from November 19th.
you need to appear here.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, so there's those, all right. So, this one, these are the two that were originally filed. The court received them on November, hard to read the date stamp, November 5th maybe we got them in? Yeah, November 5th. So there were these two, which ended up being no frost
Well, let's just get copies,
on
Frank.
these two. And then, are you all set of these, or do you want copies of these complaints?
Can I just look at them real quick?
Sure.
Thanks. Let me see.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, so these are the.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, no, these are from.
No. Hold on.
No, this is from.
Hold on.
Oh, what's behind it?
Yeah,
Just
I
a
want to look at all of it.
There's nothing
Disposition.
behind
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Just a dispo sheet.
Okay, however.
after the fact.
However,
Yeah.
however, I think it's important, I think it's important to get the entire record, so you can see.
Okay, yeah,
the-
can we get copies
you
of
can see
all
the,
those?
All the, when they received
Stamps.
it, et cetera.
All right, that's it?
And then,
So the
what else
entire
was there?
record of both those, of both files.
I can't give you
Yeah.
the entire record today. You mean saying you want everything in here? So I'd have to put that in writing. I'm not gonna be able to get that to you today.
Okay,
Okay, so how long,
So
do I have to make
which-
an appointment for that or something?
so which case is that?
And that's for the, when we have trial on, well, this is the other thing. I have the third day of trial for that case coming up,
For the
For the
2021 case?
for the October 13th thing, for those 4 charges. And then I just, because this thing was just amended.
Yeah.
Well, again, they sent me the trial for the same time in the same place on this. So I have 2 trials at 10
It's
o'clock.
kind of like both cases are scheduled at the same time.
Yeah.
That's how they've been running. Both
Well, and that's not okay, because then when I get there, they pull one of them, and it's a game. These are separate cases. They need to be tried separately and treated differently. I can't be doing 2 trials back to back and not knowing which one I'm going to do which day.
It isn't necessarily that they're both going.
Oh, they're playing games. This the whole time. All the notice has been games.
Let me just tell you how the court's viewing it. It isn't that it's expected for you to go back and forth between trials, just that both cases are scheduled at the same time, and whichever one gets called, or whichever one you.
But Judge Keating said we have 2 hours to put onto those 4 charges. So prepare for that. So I'm coming for 2 hours and I'm out. It's not going beyond that if it has to get extended. But so how am I going to do anything with the other case?
Want copies of
Yeah, what
what's
time?
in this file.
Yeah.
These two no frosting on these, correct?
Please.
Can I see what those are again, so I can
And
see
then,
the
could you
dates
give
on
me
them?
actually all of those, even the amended ones, markings that are on there? I want to get all the complaints and the original ones and the ones that were null prost.
This is a duplicate. This is an exact duplicate.
Well, but it says purposely and recklessly.
I'm sorry?
So there's
But
the
this is-
same exact
okay.
charge, but
this
it's
is
purpose and reckless.
2021. Okay,
Yes.
that's 2021.
Those are all 2021.
She's helping me out a lot.
Okay, so my question is, with regards to the 2022 case,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the criminal complaint.
She's got it.
from
She's getting it.
November.
This thing.
This
I know
is-
the other ones, the original ones.
want
She's
the
got it. She's
original.
getting them. She has them. They were null prost. She's gonna get them.
On the
Yes,
22.
we got that. Is there anything else we needed?
The 22, there were just 2 of them. I'm not sure
Yep.
what we're talking about.
So that one, and then the ones that were null prost, you said.
That's the 21 case. Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you so much.
But that 2021 case, they're going to
That's the
say-
original one.
Hold on.
that I was here
No,
for.
No, because he
On
said
the
November,
14th.
no, because they said November 5th. They
I know
didn't
that.
have
I
it on
know
November
that.
5th.
I know that.
No, and
I get that.
they had both case numbers, and that.
It's all messed
when
up.
they're- Right, exactly.
I know, but we'll get copies of it and we'll figure that out
And,
after.
and put in writing that you want a complete case record.
Yeah. So so we need 3
Two
motions. We'll get 3.
And request for complete case record to date on such and such and such and such, on both cases.
So yeah, but that's an important piece to have because
Because what she's saying, I think what we're gonna find is that there is no complaint
the original
before
one.
March 25th. There is no complaint.
Oh,
Because
sure.
it says right there, no charges were filed, so there is no
Right.
complaint.
But there
So
was.
you were arrested illegally.
They didn't file them with the court, but they had that there was some, and there obviously was filed with the court. There just wasn't nobody there to prosecute it, so they said it wasn't filed so
No,
that
I
they
don't
could
think
buy
ever
time.
I don't think they ever filed the charges.
I don't know.
I think they arrested you illegally on November 19th because they never pressed charges. Because it says on January 14th, there were no charges. Charges were not filed. So you
Right.
were arrested on the 19th and they never charged you with anything.
Right, November
They filed a
19th. And then,
complaint.
but those things said, and maybe it was 1-5 when they were
We'll see.
filed.
We'll see.
We'll see. It could have been 1-5 because the slash next to it might have been,
So after December, they said that.
or 115.
So I decided what is the best person.
That would be funny if on 114 it didn't
That would make
exist, and
sense.
115
The
it
115 it did. Boom. Oops.
But you never got notified.
Right.
So I believe that they never filed charges. I believe.
All right. So
Did not plan on filing charges. And
Probably
then he
not.
got caught March 25th, not filing charges. And
well, they had me
and they
taken away by
prosecuted
some
it.
other guy, and I got this other state trooper got stuck with me. They brought us. They told us to go here, and I sat in the car handcuffed. He actually opened the door, and we were just talking with the door open
That's
in
actually-
in the Sally Port for like an hour, and then that's when they said take him to
That's
Valley
actually-
Street.
that's
It's in the
actually
record.
in the record.
It's in the record. So they had me here, sitting here for like an
Well,
hour.
it's not
Right,
so
so
much.
that's the 21 case, which had the no cross complaints and then the other complaints.
Okay.
And this is the 22 case, which has the 2 charges.
See, this
and
is 1013.
One of them being,
Right. These are those. Yeah.
the amended one.
And that, yeah.
Okay, so I still
And
have
then-
one other question. Is it okay if I ask Frank?
So those are interesting. All right, so there is some new documents there. And then this is, hold on. And then this is, what is this? Where are the null pros ones?
I think they're with this one.
In the back? Provenza. Oh, is it this one?
I'm looking at, no, it's all 1013.
Yeah, no, this is all 1013. I didn't get that. That's not in here.
No, I don't have any story.
This is the original, yeah, these are all 1013.
With a lawyer, so.
Shut it down, shut it down.
Just with insurance from August.
We're being arrested.
Until final.
Yeah, no, there was something in there that you said was null pros. This I
So
have.
this one,
Yeah, it's not in there.
Yeah, right here, there's no cross by the state.
but
That
that's
was
on
right.
1013.
1013. I'm talking about the original ones on the on this case, there is an original one that you showed me that was no pros from 2021.
So you'll need to file online.
No, 21 had the no pros, the two no pros ones. This
All
one
right.
had the two no pros ones.
Okay,
22
so,
just has two complaints.
Well-
One of them that they amended here by changing
I
that
don't
right
really
there.
total because I
These didn't
lose the
have
car
anything
because
no
it was my,
problem. Just this one did.
the shop.
okay, so it's this case number that we're looking for, which
Yeah, I
is,
think that was the,
Okay.
the 1119,
Yes,
yeah, that's
so
the.
that's
Yes.
fine. And
but the
applied.
Yeah.
only,
One
but the
week
only complaint is
for my,
marked
work,
March
for-
25th.
For 1 week.
And
so
he
my
was arrested on
documents and all those things,
11/19,
so-
and he was supposed to be arraigned on January. So, we're looking for the complaint.
That I was
That's the
here.
one you talked
Before.
about here.
Yes.
You talked about the
Right, so
deputy
this
clerk had
paper and go ahead
written
and
that you
you can-
came in that day, but the complaints hadn't been
Thank you
filed.
very much.
Then they
Right, there
must
were
have
no
ended up-
charges.
Then they ended up coming in on February 25th
Okay, that's what we
for a
need.
court date of March 25th.
Correct.
That's what we need.
We
is
got
the
that
date of
one.
February 25th.
So this one here, and then they changed it to this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
but
no.
there was an original
They
one.
didn't, hold on one
thank you
second.
very
They
much.
didn't change this to this. They amended this. There were
Right.
always two.
Yeah.
This is the one they
Gotcha.
changed right here.
Well,
This
no,
should have
because
become this.
there was, hold on. There was a complaint, the original complaint when I was arrested on November 19th, right? It said that I said bootlickers, okay? So there was a charge, and I want to know where that is.
This is all the
And
court's
this is
record has.
interesting.
Well,
Frank,
and
Frank, this is March 25th.
how is this even a thing?
This was
11/19,
received
March
February-
25th.
This was received February 25th.
Yeah.
How can it be received?
How could this be
before it
received
was
by the
written?
court with no date on it? With the March 25th, it says received February 25th.
Right.
And this says March 25th, the date on the damn thing.
Right.
So what is going on? How is the court record being manipulated and changed?
It's not. Listen, so when we got this in on February 25th, it had the date of March 25th for you to come to court. Court
That's-
receives this in on February 25th, telling the court that you're coming in on March 25th. It would be after this.
Okay,
For a
so-
thing that happened at,
So where
right,
is
for a
the
thing that
complaint?
happened on 11/19 is what I'm saying. So this thing supposedly happened on 11, this is way more than 90 days after
I
is the
agree with
arraignment.
that. That's something
Right.
to talk to the state
Of
about.
course.
The court doesn't put the.
So all I'm saying is I know that there is something. Did you go through the whole file?
Yeah, I did. So there are no other complaints. These are all you have.
So what about
This is
from the
what you
record
have.
of this
That's
day?
his stuff.
There's nothing from when I was here that day?
No, because that's what the deputy clerk.
That was the only way I could get a record that I was actually here for this.
Right, so what she wrote, defendant present, charge is not filed, so I don't have
Gotcha.
it filed. So they didn't come in until February 25th for you to be here March 25th.
Okay, can we
That's the-
see,
The timeline.
Okay,
can we see the charges that you received on February 25th?
that's this one here.
That's this, okay,
That's the original one.
okay. Now.
But there's
Now,
so this
there
one is
should be-
missing.
There should be a complaint, though.
No.
No.
That-
that's what the
They,
deputy clerk wrote.
so hold on.
It's filed.
So the state police would have it. If the court doesn't, if they didn't file it with the court,
They could, I don't know if they'd even.
They
get
would
it.
have to have-
I don't even know if they.
So
get
we
it.
would have to go down
That's
to-
what the court has.
Troop D, I
And
believe.
check in and see what they had, right? Because they told you to come that day.
Sure.
And as you see, the deputy clerk, who's no longer here, but when she was here, she wrote, that's the day you came, you appeared, defendant was present, but the complaints hadn't been filed.
All right.
So then.
Then they-
so you
right.
Then on February 25th, the complaint comes in telling you to come to court on March 25th.
And then I got notified to do that and all
Yeah,
that. So.
yeah. And then these
No, you
complaints-
didn't.
Did I
get-
actually-
You
I-
didn't ever get
Did I even
notified.
ever-
We were in
was I ever-
court.
Oh, right.
That's why.
They actually slid that in with the lawyers that weren't
Yeah,
representing me.
yeah.
Oh, on that day?
Yeah.
Yes. And so I do
That's
have,
what happened.
so how do I go about, so this is another thing, is that the lawyers that were representing the 9 of us on that one case, they never filed an appearance on this case.
Or a withdrawal,
But-
of course.
While we were here for this case,
Yeah.
the prosecutors slid this thing in, and they testified to the judge or told the judge that the lawyers filed an appearance On this case, and there's no appearance on record for them? Because
No, I
they
don't.
told me, I emailed them, and they said, no, we never filed an appearance on that.
No, they didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring that up as well,
Okay.
because that was how they got
You
this
mean that your
in.
attorneys never filed an appearance,
The
is that what you mean?
on that case, because they were never hired for that case. But so on that case, the prosecutors slid this
Wait
in.
1 second, so I make sure I give you the correct information. So this is 254. This case 254, the attorneys did not file.
Correct.
Correct.
All
Are
right.
you asking if they filed an appearance on the other case?
I know they did on that.
Okay.
And then they did a withdrawal.
Okay.
And so the prosecution on this case, where they were representing us, they slid this in while they were representing me, and they've been claiming that they were representing me and filed an appearance.
Okay.
So either he was mistaken, or he's definitely mistaken at least, if not lying to the judge. Correct. There's no appearance on file.
Okay.
So he's wrong on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a copy of the withdrawal for his
I got that.
2021 case?
I got that.
The copy?
I have it.
Of actually when they got it? Because if it was before March 25th, then,
No, it doesn't matter. There's not on, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That doesn't matter, because it's not related to this case, even though the prosecutor's trying to say it's related to this case, but it's not, so that wouldn't affect anything.
well, the only thing I'm thinking of is because they keep trying to put it together.
Yeah, they do
If they
keep
have-
trying to
If
put
they
it.
have, if we have a motion of withdrawal before they started trying to put it
No, we
together.
don't. We don't,
Okay.
no. Because I told them that day, yeah, I think we're good.
No, you need two motions
Oh, yeah,
Blank motion?
two motions, please.
and a request to get total copies.
Oh, yeah.
complete copies.
Yeah, and then how do I go about the request to go through
So
the
what do
full
you
file?
want that you don't have?
I don't know what's in there, that's what I mean. I want to just kind of go through it.
Do you wanna look through it and tell me, I'll give you some stickies to mark?
Yeah, we
what
can
you
do
want.
Yeah, I was trying to get this done for,
No,
you know what I mean?
We can
What
come
time is
back,
it?
we can come back and do that tomorrow, Frank,
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna be, what time is it?
because we still
So we
have to
got,
try and find.
yeah, we'll try to
a
get that,
justice of the
we're gonna
peace
try
or
to get
something.
that done today, and we'll fill these out and we'll come back.
Alright,
You can go, so justice of the peace, it can be any justice of the peace?
Yep.
So, I mean, he could go to the library and have them do it,
I don't know if they're.
because they have JPs.
I have no idea.
But it can be any JP.
Yep.
And then it can be served by any
I don't know.
citizen,
I don't
right?
know, I don't get
Okay.
into subpoenas, this court doesn't serve them, we're not
Okay.
responsible for them, we don't take them when they come back, we have
Okay.
nothing to do with subpoenas, that's all up to the parties to.
Okay.
To figure out, yeah. I talked to the sheriffs and stuff, so it's fine.
Okay,
We'll Google it real
you know
quick.
what you're doing.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Thank you
We'll be
so
good.
much.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Okay.
So the deputy clerk doesn't work here anymore, the girl that signed, the person that signed that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the person that signed it on January 14th doesn't.
Have a good
work
day,
here
gentlemen.
anymore.
See ya. Thank you. You as well. Oh, Toby school kids.
So they never, so what happened, Frank, is they allegedly filed it on February 25th with the court, but you never received notification. It probably went to the attorneys.
Probably, yes. Well, that's the thing, is that we were
But on
bitching
March-
at them because they weren't giving us notice. They were having Therese tell us.
So on March 25th, when you guys, I believe. that you
Either
guys
way,
were
that's
in court.
improper notice. Maybe they did notice, the lawyers, but they never filed an appearance on that. So that's the prosecutor's mess up. 100%. He's gonna
They
have to
never
eat
know-
that.
I mean, they have to prove that they notified you on or before March 25th, because I'm gonna bet that you were here on March 25th on the
We were here, yes,
executive hearing,
yes.
and that's when they slid that in and said, oh, by the way, you're getting charged for this too. Well, you never received proper notification.
Right.
And that's probably actually in the court's testimony anyways. So, we're gonna go to the Supreme Court to try and get those done?
That'll be fun. Here, yeah, we'll stop this for a sec. We will return. Can ask them about this new order, if there's a new order. New Supreme Court. I already have all of their things and all their rules that they use and cite in the order, and none of it has any force of law outside the courtroom, number one. And number two, they'll be hard pressed to enforce it in the courtroom for somebody who's refusing.
Right.
If you're like me, right?
Well, when I was at your hearing the other day, I wasn't recording.
Coming in.
Yes, sir, thank you.
I wasn't
No problem.
recording, but I put my camera on.
Hey, what's up, man? I want to see the clerk. See if they can sign something for us.
Yep.
Phone. Hat. The other guys like the hat, right? Thank you so much.
Gonna catch you a little tune. Do you want me to watch it? Do you want me to watch it? Okay. Yeah, see?
Nothing.
They set that alarm off over there before I even get through.
I don't know if I might have came too close. I wasn't that close? All right, let's see how this goes. This is a nice little building. Is the
Just at another courthouse, and I hadn't even stepped through it yet, and it started going off, and I'm like, yeah. Something's a little fishy. Yeah, yours didn't go off here. And I hadn't even gone through yet. I was still on the other side.
Is the Supreme Court Law Library here, or is that another building? It's in here? Okay. Thank you so much.
I've never been in this building.
You never been in here? Please do not touch.
That's pretty cool. Does it say what year it is? No. Yes, it does, over here. 1700 to 1725. Probably made in Massachusetts. Hello.
Hi, how you doing? I have these subpoenas to sign.
I remember him.
Oh, yeah.
Is this something that needs to go to district division?
She said that they don't do them there.
She refused to sign him.
Yeah, she said we...
Okay, I'm not sure about our, I'll check though.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
She refused to sign him and suggested we come here.
So, I mean, if we can't do it here at the highest court,
Wonder if there's any relation to legal.
it really inhibits your access to the court process if they're refusing to sign subpoenas, you know what I mean? Probably an appealable issue. These are some nice frames, though. Oh, this one got damaged.
Yeah.
Or it's just cracking, I think.
It's not something we do, however, did they say Superior Court?
No, they just said, well, I read the law, and it's up to each clerk individually. So could I get a reason of why the clerk is refusing? Because she said they
It's not
just,
that we refuse, it's just not something we do.
well, it's part of the law. So how am I to access the court?
Supreme Court.
Any clerk of court can sign these. So how am I to access court effectively if the clerk at district, I don't know if you want to call down to her and see if, because it's a little strange.
Okay, we'll try to get it.
Thank you so much. This is a nice picture here.
Oh, here's the November 16th, 2021.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah, that's the most current one. We can ask,
That's
but,
the same one.
we can ask, but
And
we'll
then
have
they
to,
got
we'll have to take a picture.
a lot of motions ready to grab. You seen this? This is nice. I'm not sure if this is, it's a print. It's probably just a print. I don't know though. Tate Collection, London, maybe not.
Probably isn't.
Let's see, judge way in the back,
Mm-hmm.
way up high. I think, is that a judge? Yeah, I believe that's what's going on there. Anyhow,
Hi, thanks for waiting. Our clerk of court is looking into it.
awesome,
So if
thank
you
you.
want to have a seat.
Sure.
We'll be back with you as soon as we can.
Is this the most recent? It's regarding the right to.
Filming
record.
court and everything.
I think all of our postings are up to date.
Cause it's November 16th, 2021.
How do I go about filing a complaint against a guy down at the district court? It's just one court officer who is very aggressive, not with just me, other people, and he's the only one that gives me problems about the filming. He also temporarily got one of the clerks there to, or one of the assistants, he said, you don't have to be filmed, you don't have to be filmed, which is not true. So he effectively denied me service and violated my rights in that instance, which I got. His name's Peter Hamilton.
Okay. If you have an issue with any of the clerks in the divisions that you mentioned, there's the Circuit Court Administrative Office across town at the Administrative Office of the Courts, and you can submit a complaint there. I can give you their phone number and their address.
That would be awesome, thank you so much.
So I would have the clerk or the judge of the trial court in which you're litigating.
So the clerk refused.
Well, then
She said they don't do it there ever, but I don't know if that's true.
Neither do I.
Right. So how am I to, so I have to go through the judge then? Is my only option?
I guess
Or
that's-
a JP, I could go pay. Where would be a JP service that I could, do you know anything of that?
I don't know of the JP.
You don't
service.
know, because I'm just trying to figure out how to access the courts effectively here. Right.
Yeah, I would go back to the trial court.
Go back to the trial court.
So
All
you'll
right.
have to file a motion to continue, cause you can't even.
Right, so we can go, we'll see, we'll do that. All right, thank you
Okay.
so much. Have a good day.
So, easy peasy, you'll have to, wait a minute, I wanna get pictures of this.
Oh, yeah, whoops. Sorry about that, I forget everything. I'm like, oh.
This is the Administrative Office of the Court. And it's for Circuit Court. They oversee all of the circuit courts, which is district, family, and probate, okay? So this is their jurisdiction. And if you call them, they're at 1 Granite Place. If you Google that, it's right off of North Main Street. You turn left on Pennacook and then right, and then they're right in the old Liberty Financial Building.
Okay,
Okay, 1 Granite Place. Okay?
excellent. Thank you so
And
much.
they'll tell you how to file a complaint if you have something going on.
Do you need something in writing from them saying that she sent us here and they sent us back to them? So that they
I
can
mean,
show we're doing due diligence?
I think if we go back to that clerk, and then she's gonna have to basically let the judge know with the motion that she's refusing to sign it, right? And I don't know if, yeah, could we get proof that we came here somehow?
You
and
can
weren't
tell
allowed?
them. They can-
Just tell
they can
them?
verify if they want.
Sure.
And
I'll
they-
tell the judge.
And-
I'll just let him
You
know.
can tell him that.
We have a
our
decent
clerk of
relationship.
court here at Supreme Court. You can relay what he
And
told you.
your name and the gentleman's name that came out?
My name is Jeannie Sanders.
Jeannie?
And Tim
So
Brutus
write
is
it
our
down.
clerk on the other side of that. That's our information. He's our
Oh,
clerk.
perfect.
He's
Thank
our
you
clerk of
so
court.
much. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Awesome, thank you.
All right.
All right. Actually, so I filed a motion to reconsideration on an appeal, and I haven't heard anything back about that.
Okay,
And
you just wait for the
just keep
judges
waiting?
to look at that. When did you file it?
A few months ago,
What's your case note? Yeah.
I don't have it on me right now.
And it's under Staples?
Staples, yeah, it's just the one case. Frank Staples.
Okay, we'll check.
Thank you.
We'll kill all the birds with one
Yeah,
stone.
yeah, I figured.
So Frank, on that, right here, write the date.
What's today?
Why were you here? Her name's Jeannie.
What is today?
His name's here. Today is the 27th.
27th.
And just write a little note saying they were told, you were told that either the clerk or the judge has to sign those. So that way you're filing your motion based on, I can't even do subpoenas.
Right.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. They can't force you to have to only use the sheriff's office. You have to be able to use whatever way is available, and it should be readily available. The clerk shouldn't be allowed to, I don't think, refuse, but
Okay, Mr. Staples, this is a docket card on your case.
mhm.
It was, they
I
denied
never
the
got
motion
it.
for, on February 2nd, and you're an electronic filer in this case, so hopefully
So I
you should
actually
have seen
filed
that.
for a waiver of electronic filing too, yeah. So they never ruled on that as far as I can tell.
That came in after the case was dismissed, though.
Yep, it was answered
Because
actually
it-
in that final order.
It
Oh,
was
was it?
after the dismissal, yeah.
Right, and so do I have to file an ADA exemption thing request or something here as well? That's probably a good idea. Because what?
The case is closed.
Well, I need to be able to appeal the case completely. Okay, you can't just say, oh no, it's yours, I paid the filing fee.
Yeah.
And I'm going to adjudicate this case. So it's not over until it's been decided on, and I haven't been able to file a brief because the lower clerk, the lower judge who found me guilty is not providing a decision on the merits with findings of facts and rulings of law. So I have nothing but a sentencing sheet.
As soon as the case is here, it's done here.
I get that. And so I filed a thing with the judge in the lower court to get that. She said it's moot because the case was dismissed. It's like I can't file an appeal or the brief on the appeal without a decision on the merits. Correct?
I couldn't answer that.
She knows, yes. I know that's true. How am I supposed to know what I was found guilty for and why and how and what I'm supposed to be arguing against on the guilty verdict, right? So maybe I'll have to file that document with the court again, and I'll file an ADA exemption as well to see, and we'll see. And if I have to sue the court, I'll sue the court. Thank you.
Did you get a copy of that one too?
This is just the, this is the docket card. So, yeah, you know, how am I
They
supposed?
dismissed it.
They dismissed it because I couldn't file a brief because the judge didn't file. And thank you, sir. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you.
And
And you couldn't file a brief because they would.
they never provided me, the judge who's now trying to sentence me for the fine payment thing, never filed the thing.
Oh,
So,
moly.
can you believe this? I mean, I've committed actual crimes, and like I'll go to jail, I'll go to prison if I've done something wrong, but this is crazy, and the way that they're treating me.
Yet that guy that set the shaken baby, that killed that shaken, or whatever. No, the guy that is in, just got found guilty of something on that 97-year-old stabbing
Yeah.
up north, was never even tried for it. No, he got, I don't remember, but
All right.
I remember I was just reading it, and I'm like,
All right. Here we go. We're back. Round two. Yeah. Got some motions to continue dismiss and some motions for subpoena based on the Supreme Court clerk redirecting us back to the trial judge. So here we are. It's funny, you don't see any things saying no filming anymore either. Right? I don't see any signs. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, hey, hey. We just got a couple motions to drop off.
Supreme Court doesn't register me. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. That's weird. The Supreme Court didn't register.
I know.
Which ones, are those yours?
Yes.
You set it off?
Yeah, yeah. It's the camera. It might be my buttons too.
Buckle.
Shoes too.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Just in the nick of time. Do we need that was it, right? Just drop these off for now, and then are we gonna go to Troop D?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go anywhere you need to go.
All right, Troop D, and I think that would be it for the day.
Why are we going to Troop D after that?
To get the original stuff. Yes, I have some motions to file. If I could get 2 copies of each, please. And then I gotta serve them to, I'll hand serve them. One for me and one to hand serve. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't see any.
So Peter's pretty quiet now.
I didn't see any filming things anywhere. The signs are gone.
And like I said, Peter didn't say anything. Peter's pretty
No,
quiet now.
he's pretty quiet now.
There's 4 of them there.
Yeah, did you hear? Maybe he heard about the new Supreme Court order? The quiet one he has going to not enforce it on people who refuse to comply. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good
It's
motion.
interesting too that when reviewing, it's your file. They should be able to allow you to take it.
Yeah, they told me that's what they keep telling me. I'm allowed to take it and go over here, and they can look at me.
But they won't give it to you.
They won't want to give it to me.
I know, it's very strange.
Very weird.
They're like, what do you want? I'm like, so now you want a whole copy of it.
Magnifying glass
You
available.
you wanted to write that too.
Hey, hey.
So you got these.
Sure.
And you want to file a motion to continue or a motion to dismiss?
And this is, did I not put the case number? This is a different case number. Do you have a pen?
And this one's a motion for.
Here.
Yeah. Here. So this
Judges
is,
don't sign the subpoenas.
what is it?
The judges don't sign the subpoenas.
It says right here,
It says they can, but
the
they
judge,
don't.
well, somebody has to. So I'm filing this.
Did you take them to somewhere else to ask someone to do it?
Yes, we went to the Supreme Court, and the clerk, Timothy Gudis, directed us back here to the judge.
Okay.
He called and looked into it, and that's what he told us to do. So that's coming on from him. He's the top dog as far as clerks go, as far as I understand. So this is actually what's the case number on the other thing?
I didn't bring it in.
Um,
Oh, wait a minute, I can find it.
You got it? Yeah, this is for,
The 2022 case, and I can't remember the title. Let me see if I can find it in my.
I forgot to put it down. And then what's underneath that? That's the, this is, oh, that's another, that's for Gatsis.
You want me to go out and get it?
Yeah, could you? Thank you. All right, she's just gonna grab that. This is just a motion to continue / dismiss on the other case. I just gotta get the case number. She's going out to get the case number.
I have the case number.
Do you want, you know the,
Yeah.
okay. Roxanne! Did she go already? Oh.
Which one did you want to
This is the November 19th case. Yeah, not that one, the other one.
Okay, so the new one, November 19th. Okay, so, 22, CR 254.
CR.
That's the skinny file that
Yep,
Ed
that's
and the net represents you on.
Excellent.
All right, so you want a motion to continue, and I'll give you copies to bring to the state.
Yes. Going to go right over to Troop D.
So, what does this say?
So that was continued a little bit.
Prepared for trial on the same day,
Yeah.
same time and day of the third day of a separate trial?
Yeah, I think the judge will understand. Because they have me scheduled for trial on that case, which I haven't even had 10 days to object to their amending of the complaint. And then they want to schedule me for trial like right away. I haven't even been able to research anything behind that. I need something, to prepare for that.
All right, so I'll take this in, and this one is also to continue this one.
Continue and subpoena, because unless he thinks he can subpoena them in that time period, I think it's pertinent to continue to give them the time to get there and object and all that.
So, Frank,
We-
this time it didn't go off.
It didn't go, oh, interesting.
It only goes off when I'm with you.
And I think if you go through it fast, it might make
I
it
didn't go through it. I probably went through it
Yeah,
faster
she
this
found it.
time.
She got it.
Okay.
She's gonna get
All
the
right, so I
things.
did have some
Oh,
time
254.
between when you were here and when you left, so these are the copies of both files.
Oh, okay.
So this is the smaller file.
Okay.
Now, when you look at these documents, right, I
Mhm.
copied them from most recent, the way the file looks, the most recent to the very
To the
first
oldest.
filing.
Gotcha.
So what you see is what's the very first thing in
The most
first
recent
file,
stuff.
right, and all the things that you filed and everything.
Sure.
So everything is in here. Like I said, the oldest on the bottom, most recent on the top.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Do I owe you for this or anything?
No, it's all right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
She's
Have
gonna
a
get
great
copies of.
Oh, that's stuff.
Because then we
too.
we'll drop those off. We gotta serve Troop D and try to get the original records on that, right?
Right, from 11:13.
From
11:19.
11/19, yeah. Not from all the stuff way later,
Right. Right, because all of the stuff is from 12/9 or later. So someone wrote a report on 12/9, someone wrote a report on 1/17, and then Dabrowski wrote his reports on 3/23, 2 days before your alleged arraignment.
Yeah, and then they can't, so I might have to file something, because they can't amend facts. And they did amend facts, because the original one said bootlickers, then they changed it to fuck around and find out. And that's amending facts. They cannot do that.
Yeah, so.
And, it ruins their case, because I was already under arrest at that time when I said fuck around and find out.
Right.
He was
the
already
bootlicker-
coming
right,
after me.
And according to the documentation, you can't swear in LOB.
Where's that a law?
It's not a law, it's just a rule of the
The-
LOB.
sure,
and
whatever.
It's an LOB rule.
Whatever. Well,
And it says you could be charged with disorderly conduct if you're loud, disruptive, and swear. And I'm like, well, everybody was being loud and disruptive. I can tell you how many. Frank was being quiet
I was quiet. Yeah.
until
the baby
you
incident.
stopped, until they refused to allow you to protect the women and children.
Right. It's not a good look.
And even then, you weren't screaming. You turn around, you
This
said.
is my normal voice.
Yeah.
My normal voice.
You turned around and said stuff like, come on, man,
Well, 9 of us were just arrested.
9 people.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
not going to trust you.
For saying
because
amen.
One of the officers said, go ahead and leave. We got it covered. We'll take care of them. And that's when you responded and said,
Yeah, no, we don't
"Just
trust
9
you."
people. We don't trust you.
Expect us to trust you, bootlickers?
No, that's when you turn around. So one of the guys that was behind me, you were like right here, and I was kind of like half behind you. One of the guys turned around.
Copies of these to send to the state?
Yes, please.
One of the guys that was behind me turned around and said, "Look at Shorty smirking over there. You think you're so tough." And then you said, "You bootlicking tyrants." And I think Shorty thought, because he was significantly shorter than all the other officers. I noticed, and I was watching him because he had his hat like way down. You couldn't see his eyes at all. And I was like, either his hat doesn't fit right or he's trying to hide his identity. So I was watching him like a hawk. That's why I remembered who it was so significantly. That's why when he was here last time, I'm like, it was you. You were Shorty.
Yeah, yeah.
And if anyone can call someone Shorty, it's me. But so I think what happened was the officer that lunged at you and placed you under arrest took the bootlicking tyrant comment personally, and that's why you were arrested.
Of course, that's exactly
It's
why.
so
And they can't.
obvious.
They.
It's so.
And I
obvious.
wasn't swearing at that time.
No, you weren't swearing yet at all, not once. Derek Arnold was. I mean, I can tell you 6 people who were swearing that probably should have gotten arrested.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you. All right, nice.
Okay.
On to the next stop. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, there's no.
I really don't like you guys
So-
saying we'll see ya.
So I mean, when they're good, they're good.
I know.
And there are no recording things anymore. They're gone. The signs for no recording are gone.
we got
Weren't they there earlier? They were there earlier. Yep. So look at that, people. I'll flip this thing around. Got my body camera going. So look at that. Progress has been made. You can see from the other audit there at the Supreme Court that they were no issues, no panic alarm this time. They get an A+. I'll grade this place as an A. I'll give them an A overall because Peter Hamilton gets an F, but everybody else was fantastic. So here we go on to the next stop.